Waves crashing along the shoreline as heavy rain drenches the state. Tropical storm Elsa is here. It's packing a punch as you get out of bed this morning.
Right now, we're taking a live look at wet roads with the early morning weather tracker 1. This is along Route 1 in Mystic.
Yeah, you're going to want to give yourself a little extra time to get to your destination this morning. We're hearing reports of a serious crash in Fairfield County and obviously some very wet road conditions, reduced visibility across the state as Elsa drenches those road conditions.
Now let's get a look at Connecticut as we take a live look over New Haven, New London, and Waterbury. It's dark and wet, especially on the shoreline and further north.
Yeah, you can see that fog out there in spots too. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Wendell Edwards. So far, we're not seeing any widespread power outages with less than 650 reported across the state. But we do have team coverage sprinkled in Connecticut. Lauren is monitoring the roads and Roger Suzanne is checking out the conditions along the shoreline.
Aya has a closer look at how Eversource is responding to the storm as well. But we're going to start with our team of meteorologists here in studio. Mark and Melissa are here. Good morning, guys. How are things looking? Thanks, Lauren. We're going to continue our team coverage on Elsa now. We're going to go to Old Saybrook because that's where we're seeing a lot of that heavy rain move through the state and some of that wind as well. So that's where Roger has been all morning for us.
Roger Zane actually now joins us live with guest too, the chief of police there in Old Saybrook. Roger. Team coverage at 6:36 continues in Windsor Locks now. Utility companies say crews are staged and ready to respond to any potential outages from this storm.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galel is live in Windsor Locks. Aya, I know when we last checked in with you, you said it wasn't too bad. How are things looking now? Thanks, Aya. And this is what you can expect on your drive once you head out the door. We are hearing reports of some roads flooded in Stamford, but we are taking a look live right now in Stonington along Route 1 through early warning weather tracker 1. We're going to keep checking in all morning and show you the road conditions. Lauren is tracking any road closures and delays you might run into as well. Back now here we're clicking over to 645. We're going to head back out to Old Saybrook. Right now, rain is slamming parts of the shoreline, including Old Saybrook. We're going to take a look at Roger in just a second. Wind could also be a little bit of an issue later this morning.
So Roger Suzanne is there. He's been there all morning, and it looks like the rain has picked up yet again.
What's that? Is that rain jacket even useful?
You know, at this point, it feels a little bit more like a wetsuit, but we're
taking a live look right now over New London where it's raining very hard. Also, just wanted to note that a lot of school districts across the state right now are canceling their summer programs. We do have a scroll across the bottom of your screen and up on the Channel 3 app if you're looking for more information. And just checked 1,600 power outages reported at this time, so we'll keep you posted throughout the morning. We are, of course, tracking all the conditions for you along the shoreline and farther north, all across the state, if we're being honest. You're taking a live look here through Old Saybrook, New Haven, and Hartford through our eye cams. It's looking very foggy through our Hartford eye camera and very wet across the rest of the state here this morning, and it's just going to continue looking that way throughout the rest of the morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Wendell Edwards. We're going to have to just deal with the elements today.
Yeah, I'm Caitlin Francis. Utility crews are all over the state bracing for any outages. So Aya Galal will be checking in with Eversource for us in Windsor Locks, but our team coverage does not end there.
Roger Suzanne is standing by with a closer look at the situation going on in Old Saybrook right now, and Lauren Richardson is monitoring those roads for us.
But we are going to start with our team of meteorologists. Mark and Melissa are here. They are tracking Elsa's every move for us. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi. Look at our team of professional bell ringers this morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mayor. So can you tell us a little bit about the preparations that have been underway the last several days and into this morning to make sure that everybody's staying safe? Mayor Michael Passero, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Hope everybody stays safe out there. We're going to move now to Old Saybrook. Right now, rain has been slamming the coastline specifically here, so wind could also be a minor issue later this morning. Thankfully, not as big of an issue as we were initially anticipating.
Let's get straight to Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanne, who joins us now. Roger, you've gotten even more wet right now, and the wind does seem to be picking up.
I think he needs an umbrella. Put your hood up, Roger.
Wow.
Umbrellas are for the weak. I can't hide this lettuce with a hook.
Clicking over to 6:15 here on your Friday, and our team coverage moves on to Windsor Locks. Utility companies across the state are ready to respond to any damage that Tropical Storm Elsa might bring. Yeah, wet, very foggy. You can see all that liquid there on the lens in New London. A little bit of a breeze out there and really reduced visibility in Hartford. Very, very dangerous conditions if you're going to be out and about driving. We're going to keep tracking Elsa and show you how the storm is affecting your town this morning.
Connecticut's first choice for news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We have been tracking all of the rain from Tropical Storm Elsa since early this morning. Hi, everyone. I'm Caitlin Francis. Here's what it looks like right now across the state as we take a live look through our iCams over Hartford, Middletown, Waterbury, and New London. Take a look at that. You can see all that liquid there on the lens. Overcast skies, very gray and wet out there. It's just not a nice day, very nasty. Our expert team of meteorologists have been in tracking Elsa since overnight, on the air since 4 o'clock this morning. Melissa, is this rain moving out of the area anytime soon? Eversource crews coordinated part of the response from Windsor Locks. As you can see here, we saw some of those trucks staged near Bradley International Airport. Thousands of people were without power as well. So we're taking a live look right now at Eversource's outage map. Now, currently, Eversource is reporting about 8,000 customers without electricity here at noon. A few communities, as you can see here, between 500 and 1,000 customers out. The light blue color there on the map means those places have fewer than 250 people or customers without power. And now we're going to take a look at UI, United Illuminating's outage map. Most towns served by United Illuminating have fewer than 50 people without service. Milford, though, has been especially hit hard with power outages since last night. Right now, more than 1,000 people there without power. Our team coverage of the storm now continues in West Haven. Train service has stopped because of a landslide caused by all of this rain. So Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Christian Colon is there live now. Christian, tell us what's going on. One of the biggest concerns along the shoreline is the power going out. The Old Saybrook Police Chief Michael Sparrow says about half of the community there has well water. If the power goes out, those residents don't have water either. Emergency personnel are paying close attention to flood-prone areas. You do have to evacuate. Chief Sparrow also recommends keeping your COVID-19 vaccine card with you, in addition to any clothes, medications, and other important paperwork. New information now. Residents in South Windsor are dealing with water and flooding in addition to major damage from 3 straight days of severe weather in that town. Officials already declared a state of emergency because of storm damage from earlier this week. We're taking a look at Cliffwood Drive near Lawrence Road. Water is pooling on roads and lower ground with the rain from Elsa. Some people still have roof damage to deal with as well from earlier this week. All right, if you see utility vehicles on the Merritt or Railroad Cross parkways, they are allowed to be there, at least for the next couple of days. Governor Lamont signed an order to modify rules that normally prohibit trucks on those roads to help in the response to Elsa. The order only applies to energy and telecommunications vehicles that do not exceed the height allowance. That expires July 15th. And you can always get the latest weather forecast, see live radar, get road closures due to flooding, all on the Channel 3 app, and make sure you have it downloaded to stream our coverage if your power goes out. That's also where you can upload your photos and videos. Now at 12:07, we are following breaking news from the CDC on guidance for schools. This is big news this afternoon. The agency says vaccinated teachers and vaccinated students do not need to wear masks inside school buildings. The CDC stopped short of advising schools to require shots for teachers and students. It also did not give guidance on how schools and parents would know which students and teachers are vaccinated. We'll have more on the school guidance tonight coming up starting on Eyewitness News at 4 o'clock. New at noon, what has it been like in the capital city as Elsa moves through? Well, we're finding out now live from Brian Foley from the Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection. He's at the Emergency Operations Center now in Hartford. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so I think one of the questions we really want to talk about is how this storm compares to last summer's tropical storm Isaias. How has that been for you guys? And then really quickly, how can the Emergency Response Center help other towns and cities across the state? Well, we appreciate that hard work, especially on days like today. Brian Foley, thank you so much from the Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection. Thanks for taking some time to talk with us this afternoon. Stay safe.
Thanks to you guys as well.
All right, coming up, most of the state still getting some rain, but can you see some clearing here? You can see it a little bit on early warning pinpoint Doppler. We'll tell you how much rain has fallen so far, when it will move out. That's coming up. New Haven got hit hard by rain this morning. We sent our weather tracker out. You can see what it looked like on the roads around 8 o'clock. Absolute downpour. Take a look at this right behind me here. And we got this video sent to us by Howard, one of our viewers. This is the intersection of George and Temple Streets in downtown New Haven. It's like a stream. It's incredible. This water is just gushing into the street. And safety warning, obviously experts warn drivers never to go through any standing water, especially in any vehicles. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay dry.